Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Up to Speed. And today we're with Gerald Panneton from the company Gold Terra. How are you doing, Gerald?
Very good yourself. Thank you very much, Jean-Michel.
Our pleasure. And I want to talk to you about your new press release. Specifically, in your press release, you're talking about some drilling that you did in your Con Mine area. Is that correct?
Yes, it is correct. I was at site actually last week, so I was able to see the core by myself, and it was very educational, like we say. But first of all, this is a huge technical success. We go 200 meters below the deepest underground working of the Con Mine, which is roughly 18 to 1900 meters, and we intersect Campbell Shear over 60 meters of downhole the core, which probably represent about 80% through width. And then we have 30 meters of good looking mineralization, good shearing, and everything else. And the best way to share that with the market is to disclose a picture. And that's how we didn't want to wait for the assays to be able to share that, because it's hard. You know, you don't have the assays, but you like the core. So you want to share that with everybody. And that's what we did.
Yeah, and on those pictures, I'm actually looking at them right now, and you see, I'm guessing when it's written VJ, that's pretty much saying visible gold.
Correct. One vein. We always like to see more visible gold, but people have to realize that visible gold doesn't mean that there's excess gold, because what's happening in fluids is that it transports gold and other minerals, and sometimes you crystallize the minerals with gold. And when there's excess gold with mineralization, it crystallizes visible gold. And that's why it's always exciting, because you know that is a system that is gold pregnant.
Okay. And I'm looking, because like I said, I read the press release, and there's certain things that are way beyond my technical knowledge, which is very limited. Like, what does exactly 50% laminated smoky quartz veining mean? Well, sounds really cool.
We call it 50% quartz. So
okay.
And what is very interesting is that we compare logs from historical underground drilling in the zone that is just right, probably about 250 meters above our hit, and it's very comparable. Some of the holes don't have VG, but they still carry like 20 grams over 12 meters with no VG.
Okay.
And some of them carry VG extensively, and it's like 530 grams over 20 meters. Now, these underground holes were drilled somewhat at not of a good angle compared to our exploration hole. But people have to realize that we're only 200 meters from infrastructure, from the depth of the current shaft that goes on to 1900 meters. That is a shaft that can be reused. It needs to be resurfaced and re-equipped. But at the end of the day, we're not very far from with that hit, which means the area which is a target for exploration below the Con Mine has a strike length of 1 kilometer long, and a potential for 5 to 100 to 600 to 800 to 1,000 meters below. Always remember the La Ronde mine is currently at 3,400 meters, and we're only at 1,900 meters below surface. And we just hit around 2,100 meters, a very good intersection of the Campbell Shear that could generate, and we calculated, 1 million ounces every 200 meters vertical of good grade. What we consider good grade is anything above 10 grams.
Okay.
And of course, the cutoff grade will be different at depth than it is at surface. But our target is to find 1 to 2 million ounces on the Con Mine below the underground working. And I think we've achieved very well what we're looking for. This is 100% so far technical success. And we just have to wait for the assays, which should come within the next 3 weeks.
So in the next 3 weeks, we'll be able to jump back, and you'll be able to tell us exactly what were the findings from those samples. And one of the things that also wanted to ask is, what was the approximate cost, and how did the market react?
Look, when you do have a system that is powerful like the Campbell Shear, we made a deal with Newmont where we have to find 1.5 million ounces to sustain taking the property and the liability if we wanted to purchase 100% of the project. So some of the thing that we came across is that, look, what does it need to go back in production? And we say a good 1,000,000 ounces will help. So our first focus over the first couple of years, we're just in the second year of our anniversary. So in the second year of a 4-year deal, the second year already, we know we have 600 to maybe 750,000 ounces near surface, between surface and 400 meters vertical. We know we probably can have maybe a couple of 100,000 ounces more down to 600 meters. But where can I find another 1,000,000 or 2,000,000 ounces on the property was obvious from the beginning. But we wanted to find enough ounces near surface first. But what's very important is that below 1,000 meters, all of the ore is mostly free milling. And we knew that the target below the mine, if you go back on our website, you look at our presentation, you can see that the zone is 1 kilometer strike length, has very high grade ore shoots, plunging to the south. And basically, below the mine, below 1,900 meters, there's no drilling. Completely open, untested, underexplored. So we basically just decided to go with the first hole. We have 2 more master to go. But from one master, we hit the zone, and then we go up with some wedges to be able to add cuts to it, which give us a better 3D model. But look, our target is the Campbell Shear, and we hit 30 meters of mineralized shear zone. Quartz veining, lamination, sulfide, visible gold. It's sericite alteration. Look, all the ingredients seen in the lower part of the mine are being seen in this hole, which is 200 meters below. So just there, you could have 1,000,000 ounces potential. We just opened the ground and opened the area for additional exploration that confirm our hypothesis, if you want to call it that way, to find more gold below the mine at a rate of 1,000,000 ounces every 200 meters vertical, which is excellent.
Yeah, no, that is actually, you say excellent, I say remarkable, but you have a lot more experience than I do. So
look, when I can go back to Detour. When I bought Detour, I look at all the section and I said, yeah, there's room for 5,000,000 ounces. And we found 30. Okay. So Yellowknife, we went in there and I went with a different strategy. I want to do high grade. It doesn't have the big mine potential. It has a small mine potential, but with better benefits and lesser investment. That's the strategy in Yellowknife.
And your mine is literally right next to Yellowknife.
It's right in town. There's a beautiful picture showing the Con mine reclamation as it is today, which is 98% reclaimed. And you can see we're just right beside the town. So
it's also, when it comes to cost of your drill program, that factors in a lot because it's everything's there.
I don't think we could have a better story at $200 a meters, all in, when everybody goes home at night in Yellowknife. This is differently. But of course, the depot is a lot more costly. And some of our shareholders said, "You kidding me?" I said, "No, we will be successful." And we are.
And in about 3 weeks, you'll be able to give us a nice update about what you guys found. And I'm pretty sure that, like me, a lot of people out there are really excited to find out exactly what you guys have for us. And of course, I'm going to have to call you again, and you're going to have to explain to me because it's going to be probably in all technical jargon.
As a preempt, even if we have 5 grams over 20 meters, I still will be excited. Why? Because I demonstrate powerfulness of the shear zone, the presence of gold. We just need to do more drilling. There's no question, because when you have a high grade shoot that carries 40, 80 grams over 7, 10, 20 meters, you could be right beside it and have 5 grams over 20 meters. The fact we have gold, the fact that we know we have gold because we saw it in the core, is already 100% successful hit in our mind. And you can look at Paradigm, Agentis. We have 2 research. These guys are also excited.
You know what? I think that's actually the best time to say thank you very much for giving us this update, because I don't see any other way of finishing this interview better.
My pleasure. And thank you very much for your time, and see you at the result.
Absolutely. Merci beaucoup, Gerald. Thank you, Gerald.
Fait plaisir. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and comment down below what you thought of the video. Don't forget to watch our latest video right over there. Click it, come on, I know you want to. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!